Hello YouTubers. Well, in this video I am doing some work on my hay rake here. Project at hand here is I had to go ahead and swap out and put a new tire here on my rake. This is actually car tires that well, I guess originally these rakes had trailer tires. They came from the factory. But I've been running car tires on it for years because I bought this probably over 20 years ago, this rake. So I did buy this rake brand new, but I had a lot of issues with this rake. It had a design flaw, and the manufacturer actually acknowledged it after I had bought it, of course. The framework was poorly thought out and poorly designed. This is a three-wheel design. Some of them had the three-wheel, this is a side delivery. This is not a V-rake, this is just a 9-wheel side delivery, so it's a pretty good size rake. I redesigned all the framework so that it's, this is the original here. This point here is from your swing, your hinge here point. And then they had a bolted section there and another bolted section there, and all the sections of the frame were in like 4 or 6 foot long pieces that were all bolted together all the way along, and all those sections were flexing and breaking, and no matter how many times we re-welded, re-bolted, changed, couldn't keep it together. It kept literally falling apart. And like I say, the manufacturer actually told me after I bought it that it was a known problem. So I wish I'd have known that before I bought it, or I wouldn't have bought this brand. I would have bought a different brand. I did want a 9-wheel side delivery. I didn't want a V-rake because the side delivery rakes give you a lot more options as to what you can do with them for raking and the size of windrows you're making, stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, so the tires on here as usual. Like most farm implements, like haying equipment, if it sits, this unfortunately sits outside all the time year round. I don't have a shed to put it in, so tires get dry rotted from the weather. That's just how it is. My tires on here were pretty much finished, so last fall I had bought a set. I put a new one on the back over there, and I was doing some raking here the other day, and then this one here decided to finally let go. So I had a spare, so put that one on there, and I've since picked up another spare I'm going to have to change the other tire over there. The one's not bad yet, but by somewhere towards the end of haying season here, I'm sure it's going to let go. So it doesn't hurt to have a spare on hand, so I'll have another tire to replace what I have on here. So a lot of tire troubles lately on the equipment. The other day I had a front tire here on the little rake tractor, the International 684 here. I was doing some brush cutting on fence lines there. I didn't show that part of it there. I had a front tire there. The tube let go in the tire, and that seems to be an ongoing problem now. That everybody I know is having problems with tire tubes in implements and stuff like that if it's not a tubeless. The tubes are made out of cheap vinyl or plastic. Basically, there's not enough rubber in them anymore, and they either pop open, they get funny little pinholes for no reason. I went ahead and swapped out the tire. It's not a brand new tire, but it's pretty close to new. It's a very low mile tire. I do have just pickup tires on the front of this tractor. They're 15-inch. I know you're supposed to have tractor tires on them, but I have radial rear tires. I want to have radial tires on the front. It gives a little more flex. It rides a little bit better in the field. It's a softer ride, a little easier on the tractor, and mainly a little easier on me. So, but anyways, I'm running that on there, and like I say, I came over here a couple days ago here to check the tractor here because we had a wet rainy spell here, and I had the flat tire on the front of the rake here because I knew it was going, but it finally let go. And then I had a flat tire on the front of the tractor there just after I had fixed it a few days earlier. And like I say, there's shitty tubes there. They friggin' the one let go, and it literally just zippered itself right open. It popped, and that's inside the tire, of course. It just no damage to the tire. It just like I say, it decided to split open inside the tire, and that was the correct 15-inch tube for that tire and everything for that size, but no good. But anyways, that's fixed. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this back together here, get this wheel on here. They've got spacers on these here, and a big pin or bolt that goes through. It's just these non-directional, or what we call crazy wheels, or some people those zigzag, flip-flop, whatever you want to call them. But anyways, just gonna set you down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and this can be a little bit frustrating here when you go to put these together, because yes, we got the old suicide jack, good old jackal. Get my spacers in here. Okay, I got the wrong spacer on the wrong side. Or I think I do, not sure. These tires are just a tad bigger than what I had on here before, because that's all the tire supplier had for size. So I couldn't be fussy, but yeah, it'll fit. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Not much to these. These are pretty simple systems, pretty rudimentary, I guess. But that's fine. Makes it a lot easier to do these kind of repairs. If you're out in the field, you don't need a whole lot of tools to get this stuff apart. Just one 1.25 inch. Got a self-locking nut on here from the factory, still the original here. There we go. There. Good enough. There we have it. Well, there we go. One tire and wheel assembly reinstalled, and we're ready for the head back out in the field. Now I'm not going to show that in this video, but I've been changing a bunch of teeth here. I'm got almost half this one wheel here done. I'm going to go ahead and swap this out with all new teeth here, because I had quite a few broken ones on this wheel. Then what I'm going to do is have a few of these used spare ones left, and then I'll fill in on a couple of the other wheels here. I changed a couple here on this one the other day, and I got 2 more left on here to change, and then the rest of my I had put new sets on the back here 3 years ago. Last summer here I did this wheel here. Now I'm going to do this one, and then like I say, with all the extra spare ones I have enough to change. I have like I say, a couple broken in each, 2 or 3 in each wheel here. This one here had I don't know, like 8 or 10 broken teeth in the wheel here, so I went ahead and just bought a new set here, and I've been swapping those out, so maybe I'll do a little video on that or whatever later on, but right now, like I say, I don't have time for that. It's been raining the last couple of days off and on here again. We've had a pretty wet summer, so what I'm gonna do is head out in the field right away and go start cutting here. I got a bunch more I need to get done, so keep on keeping on. This was one little project I wanted to get done here before I left the yard, was get this wheel back together. Now go put my tools away and head out, and yeah. Anyways, this is the tube I took out of that front tractor tire here. As you can see here, it literally split itself open here, like, I don't know, 16 inches long or something there. Not, like I say, this is a radial tube inside of a radial tire, and that's at a low speed. That's not on a high-speed application. That's just on a tractor tire that's rolling along at, you know, 12 mile an hour type of thing on the road, and maybe 5 or 6 mile an hour, or maybe a little better in the field when I'm raking, but that's it. And the problem is that it's made so cheap, they're paper thin. I've been having a lot of issues with tire tubes, and well, just poor quality is how it is nowadays. Price goes up, but quality goes down. So if you recall here, I got my other tractor parked over here with the baler there. Now the Magnum over there. I was doing a couple videos, or a few videos back there. I was doing the rear tire on that one. The epic battle that I had where getting that old tire off that rim, but went through all that work, put a new tube in there, a brand new radial tube in. Well, guess what? I used it once. I had it parked in the yard here, and I was out working here and servicing the other tractor in the haybind, and all of a sudden I heard a loud gush of air, and I went over there, and sure enough, that dirty rotten bugger, it literally shit the valve stem right off the tube and went flying somewhere across the yard. Never did find the valve stem. Well, guess what? I had to go, take it apart all again and patch my old tube that I had from before, from the other buggered up old tire. And that tube, the old tube, was literally weighed twice as much as that new tube, and twice as thick of rubber compound used. It was a better quality tube, so I'm now actually just running that old patch tube in there, and so far it's been going. I've been using it quite a bit, and so far so good. I took the tube back to the tire sales place, and they said, oh, we never had a problem with it, but then they had said that there was other guys complaining they were having problems, so if they obviously never had a problem with it, there wouldn't be other guys complaining. So anyways, at that rate, they just gave me back my money, and they were good about it that way. But and it was supposed to be you know, one of the big brand name premium tubes that I bought there. Paid good money for it. I paid over $200 for that tube for that tractor tire. You know, the one comes in the blue and white box, and the fat guy is their mascot type of thing there. But anyways, so much for that. Now I'm back to running a used tube, at least that was a higher quality from 20 years ago than the crap that's being sold now. But anyways, just like to say thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out another one of my videos. And I hate asking, but you know the old YouTube routine. If you don't mind, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.